This is episode 1947 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I welcome you to the next to the last episode of the series you've been exploring all week long that has to do with cultivating the virtues. 7 virtues, one for each day of the week, and the opposing qualities of the virtues, the 7 deadly sins, has been the focus this week. You'll hear my voice is a little scratchy. I'm getting over a really bad cold. In fact, throughout this week's series, I've had a hoarse voice from my cold. I'm happy to share with you the virtue today of kindness, and the opposing quality is wrath or anger. Also, in today's episode, you'll layer together the different meditation techniques you've explored all week long in this series so that you can do the techniques together as you meditate today. Remember, you can do these techniques as you go about your day, whether you're seated meditating or not. When you think about the quality of kindness, it can seem pretty straightforward. You do something nice for someone else, or you accept the kindness others share with you. It's just as important to receive as it is to give, so that others can feel rewarded as they share some kindness with you. When you consider kindness, keep in mind that the things you may do for others that you think are kind may not be the things that they consider as kind. So think about what you can do to be open and receptive to someone else, to know how to really show kindness towards them. Sometimes when we try to help someone, we don't really help them. In fact, we can seem as though we're condescending to them or helping them with something that they can do themselves. So really consider if you're truly being kind to someone when you offer your kindness, or if you're doing it as a way to make yourself feel good. I remember being on a city street that was pretty busy, and there was an elderly woman on the street getting ready to step up onto the curb and onto the sidewalk. And she was struggling, and I was worried she was going to topple over. She looked really unsteady on her feet. So I was walking by her, and I went over to her and helped her. But my gesture didn't come across as helpful. She was upset and asked me to stop and told me she could help herself. I remember feeling really humbled. I felt really badly that I had actually insulted her rather than helped her. I think it's easy to feel inclined to help people who seem more vulnerable, such as people who are elderly, or people who are really young, or people who are sick. But helping them is not often what they want or even need. So before you show kindness towards someone, sometimes you just know it's the right thing to do. But sometimes it can be helpful to stop and really think about the situation to determine whether or not the kindness you want to offer will really be considered as kindness. So it takes thinking about how the other person feels. The opposite quality of wrath or anger was definitely what the elderly woman showered upon me when I tried to help her. She was greatly offended. And many times our wrath and anger is so often about not fully understanding a situation or taking something too personally. Because chances are, no one really wants to make someone else angry. So there's usually some kind of miscommunication or misinterpretation. But when we react with anger, especially if we verbally attack someone, when they weren't expecting it, they weren't intending to make you angry, it's so difficult to take back angry words. It can be a good habit to stop before you become really angry. When you're at that point where you notice you're being triggered, and then think about, did that person really mean that? Maybe they were trying to be kind or good in some way. Maybe I'm taking this too personally. This has helped me numerous times, although I still react without thinking in anger. I am usually always so grateful when I do pause before lashing out in anger. So as you settle yourself down to meditate today, think about ways you can be truly kind to someone, and think about it from their perspective. Would they really accept this as kindness? And if you feel angry about something right now at this moment, consider whether you may have taken something too personally, or you may have taken something in the wrong way. So as you settle yourself down and relax your mind and your body, close your eyes and keep them slightly elevated upward as you meditate. This keeps your thoughts uplifted. Mentally affirm, receive. Receive a sense of grace flowing through you. Feel a sense of kindness and compassion towards others. As you inhale and exhale through your nose, you may want to place your hand in the Sankha Mudra for this week, taking your right fingers and encircling them around your left thumb. Then touch your right thumb to your left index finger. Your hands will look as if they are shaped into the form of a conch shell. This is a mudra of purity. You could focus at your third chakra at your stomach, where the color is yellow. The element is fire, and feel as though your passion for life, your goodness with the virtues, is coursing through you. Feel as though there's a flame in your abdomen. Feel a sense of chastity or clean thoughts and words and actions, and temperance, controlling excess, and charity and diligence, and patience, and kindness. Inhale through your nose, drawing your breath inward and upward. At the pause between the inhale and exhale, mentally repeat, receive. As you exhale, let go of your tension. Continue this breath as you allow yourself this inner stillness. As always, you are so worth slowing down